you know me, you know that I love these Hessia bras. HSIA. I'm going to angle you down here. See this one here? Very beautiful. That's the problem I'm having now. So I was so hopeful that the underwire wouldn't pop out and start poking. But now we got it popping out. But it goes back in. So I'm like, I don't know. How can I make it just stay there? I just really like the way they lift and separate, so then I don't look so freaking huge all the time. Yeah, so, you know, HSIA is a great brand. I think they have a wonderful, comfortable bra. If you have sensitive boobies and don't like the feel of lace, you probably won't like these ones. Or if you don't like underwire, you wouldn't like these ones. I don't care for underwire, but these ones, for some reason, the way they are, I think it's because the underwire is so wide instead of, like, sometimes you'll get the underwire that will, like, curl in, you know, because it'll cup the boob like it's cupping my face here. But instead of the underwire going out like this, it'll be in like this. I don't know. Like it'll go round because your boobs are round, everything. Your bra should be round. But no, that's not quite true. It'd be more of a U instead of a half circle. Instead of going back in, you just up. Right. I gotta get dressed and I go to work. Okay, bye.
9 hours and 15 minutes later.
Good evening. The time is 5:17. We've been so slammed with these stupid letters that went out to the policyholders about our company restructuring and using all this stupid legal jargon. And they're just like, you would not believe how many people don't remember having a policy with us. And then the people who took out policies that do remember, most of them are just like, I paid the funeral home. Well, yeah, the funeral home can't keep money for services that haven't been rendered. So they put it into an insurance policy, which was more than likely explained to you while you were there. I can't tell them that. Things I would like to say, you know, I'm going to do like a whole mini series or something. Maybe that's what I should do on my shorts, is just be like, this is what I'd like to say as a customer service rep. You know, that kind of stuff. Customer service rep for insurance, for whatever. Anyway, I'm driving. Okay, bye.
A few moments later.
Okay. I've been home for like 2.5 hours. Excuse me. I've been just doom scrolling on TikTok because it's giving me peace of mind. So I walked around my entire island just now because why? Because I don't know. I turned on the light. Now I'm going to walk around back this way and keep walking in circles. Because that's what you do. So I have to talk about a phone call I had earlier today. Whoa, hold on, before I check mail. Or after I check mail. Okay. I guess I can throw this away now. It's cotton candy. Or, it used to be. It's all full of air. And hard as a rock. I will throw this away now. It's weeks old. Now you know what weeks old cotton candy looks like. Anywho, here's what I have to say. This afternoon, I took a call from this gentleman who was calling on behalf of his mother. The policy owner has the authority to release information for us to authorize us to talk to somebody else on their behalf. So, that's the mother. The mother is there. What is this? Nothing of my concern. The son is on the line calling. So, I say, he doesn't have the policy number. I say, sure, that's not a problem. I can look her up by name and date of birth. Does not want to give me her date of birth. She says, no, I'm not giving that information. For all I know, you could be a scammer. Like, I'm not a scammer. In order for me to locate the policy, I will require the date of birth. Alternatively, we can take the let's try by the zip code, just hoping that we have the right address on file, We did, thankfully. I'm like, all right, looks like I do have something here. I'll still be required to verify her date of birth and the full address. Nope, doesn't want to give it. Said, all right, and he mentioned something about the policy owner being there, that her mother's there and stuff like that. And I said, okay, I can get her verbal authorization. And so they put her on the line. He put her on the line. And then I ask her the questions that I need to ask, which are, I introduce myself. I'm so-and-so calling from my place. And then I ask her, I just need to verify your date of birth, or can you verify your date of birth? He takes the phone away from her and says, no, that's not how this is going. So while I'm not able to verify the information, if you're not able to verify that with me, I'm not able to give you information. Point blank, period, that's it. He would not cooperate at all. He's like, I own a business. And he didn't like how I was operating. Like, my policy states I need to verify this information. He's like, well, it's your policy. Well, I want to talk to whoever owns your company. I'm like, well, I'm sorry, but they don't take phone calls. I cannot give you their information. They do not take phone calls. If you want to know about the policy, I need to verify the information. That's it. That's a side note there. The guy was just not willing to give me information. He's like, you could be a scammer. And I'm like, okay, but can you tell me her date of birth? Can you verify her date of birth? I'm not giving that to you. You don't have the date of birth? I do have a date of birth here. If you can verify it. You didn't say you had a date of birth there. Argumentative. Just arguing with me. I don't need that. Okay? Just verify your information. Verify the information. I could have explained who we were. I could have gone through the policy. The information you wanted to know could not be released because you would not allow the policy owner to to authorize themselves or to verify themselves and to authorize you to receive the information. All I needed was verification. That's not hard. Just do what I'm asking you to do. As a customer service, you called me looking for customer service. Customer service does not work for customers. I have to verify you. In any customers. If your business that you own, you have customer service reps out there just giving out any information on a policy to anybody, I would not do business with you. My personal identifiable information, my PII, is just your customers just give it to anybody? That's not how jobs work. Absolutely not. No. So, 45 minutes into the phone call, after demanding to speak to my supervisor, demanding an address that I gave him our mailing address. I'm not going to give you our physical address. I'm not going to give you any direct contact to my supervisor. My supervisor, if they want to give it to you, they can do that, but they need to call you back to give it to you. That's it. I cannot give that information out. That's again PII or whatever for the company. Can't do that. not gonna happen. I have policy that he's like, you're just following the rules and you're just one of the customers, you're just one of the customer service reps that does what you're told. First of all, yeah, that's my job. I'm doing my job. I'm doing how I'm told to do my job. So yeah. He's like, if you work for me, you'd be fired so fast. I'm like, yeah, I'm really glad I don't work for you. Is there anything else I can help you with? He's like, yeah, I can't, I cannot help you. I said, if you're refusing to answer these questions, I'm not going to be able to proceed with this phone call. Then he goes on again, ranting about how he can't prove that I am who I say I am. Then I'm like, oh, I need her date of birth. He's like, well, what's your date of birth? I'm like, I don't need to give that to you. That is irrelevant to the conversation. It's totally relevant. You can't prove who you are. Well, I have the information up here. I have her policy. So I made a note of the policy that the son called and refused to give information. I was unable to assist. Disconnected call. I did end up disconnected call because he refused to allow me to verify the policy owner and to get authorization. I have to verify the policy owner. 2 items are required per legal in our company. I have to verify the policy owner. 2 items: date of birth, last 4 of social, or address. 2 out of the 3 items I have to verify per our legal department. I'm not going to tell him per our legal department, because then he's going to be like, well, I want to talk to legal. No, you can't talk to legal. What am I doing? I'm making meatballs. And another thing, don't twist my words. He tried to backtrack and say I did not tell him that because our mailing address is in a different state than the call center per just about any call center. Our address that we give you is not our physical location generally. So when I gave him the address, and then because before he asked where I was like, wait a minute, I'm in Wisconsin. So that's where I was telling him. Well, I'm in Wisconsin, etc. And then he's like, well, this address you gave me is in New Jersey. Yes, it is. So I want to make sure this letter is going to go directly to your supervisor. So if you address it to her, care of whatever, it will get routed to us. Well, I wanted to go direct. No. If you want to send a letter, you can send it directly to her. Addressed to her to the address I provided. So he has her address, or her name. He has our mailing address. He obviously has our 800 line because he called it. If he wants information about the policy owner has to be verified and then give verbal authorization. Okay? That's how it works. Our privacy policy for our company, this is what's required. If you cannot provide that information, I am unable to assist you. I really hope these calls with these letters just calm down like a lot, because Jesus Christ. Ugh. All right, well, anyways, I'm making meatballs again. Still.
Jakuku Pahuinus. Jakuku Pahuinus. Jakuku Pahuinus.
All right. Good evening. It's 9:30ish, sometime like that. Time to go to bed. I go into bed around this time. I've explained this before, but I'm going to explain it. I'm just going to do it again, because who knows? Maybe you actually stopped and watched the whole video. Oh, you not heard this one before. Anyway, I go to bed, to my bedroom, and I decompress, and I undress, I get prepared. I get my body and mind prepared to go to sleep. I do that about 9:30. Okay. Typically, if I'm good, I will just finish uploading or finish saving my video, get it up, starting to upload on YouTube, and then I put my phone down, I go to bed. More often than not, I will scroll on TikTok or Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, whatever. I will scroll, doom scroll if you will, and I find some silly things. Yeah, so, I find the silly things to take my mind off of asshole people who call and really just want to call to start drama. So anyway, that's all I got. I hope you have a good night. Tomorrow is Thursday. It's optional to go into work, but I am going to go into work anyway because I want to bring in the donuts still. And I'm just going to, have a good Thursday. Because of call volume and allowing, and, people just not my boss not wanting people to get stuck on calls after 5 o'clock and be able to go home when they need to. She said to work from home. But here's the thing. If you work till 5, you will have to stay till 5 until the phones are clear. Until the phone lines are clear. Anyway, so you still have to work. But I guess because you're at home, it's easier. I mean, yeah, you don't have that commute back to your home that you have to do. But I don't know. It's fine. I'm not the boss. So anyways, I hope you have a grand old evening. Tomorrow is Thursday. Have a good night. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. So I hope you have a good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Toodles.
Hey, that's something everyone can enjoy.